another episode of Sex, Charlie and Nina. How are you today, Charlie? Moving swiftly on, we've got...
About the same as you, Nina.
Oh, good.
About the same as you.
Okay, this is a murder-suicide for anyone who finds this tape.
The world is full of cunts. But the sun's out, so there's that.
It's such a beautiful day in Southend, isn't it? And it's like a million degrees out there when the wind's not blowing. So,
Beautiful day.
oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Hopefully by the time this episode comes out, we're going to hit the April scorcher that we're supposed to be getting.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait for that. But do you remember that April we had where it was like torrential rain and gales?
Mm. Yeah, but no, don't you remember last year? Was it last year we went into lockdown? The year before?
Year before. Oh, yeah, we were out in the garden, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were having the time of our bloody lives.
Yeah, it was a lovely Easter.
Oh, it was,
Lovely
wasn't it?
Easter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so hopefully... Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the time this comes out, it will be sunny and we'll be out on the seafront in our bikinis. Or someone will be on the seafront in their bikini, because there always is.
Oh, yeah, we'll be down there. We'll get some ciders and just go and sit down the beach and...
Just look glamorous.
Look glamorous, yeah.
Let's all get together.
Yeah.
Well, today I have been following a thread that is about the craziest lies men have told.
Okay.
And I thought this is definitely something that we can add to.
Yeah. Well, I've heard some
humdingers in my time.
Yes. I've heard some today, actually.
I mean, it's relentless. I hear them every single day.
But I'd like to see a collection of the most outrageous lies that men have ever told.
Yeah, and what I'll do is I will continue this and we will put it on our stories and people can add their most outrageous lies they've ever heard.
Yeah.
Because I think this is something that could continue for a long time. With every man, there's always a new lie. So...
Yeah. And they never get, better.
Yeah.
Do they?
They're absurd.
They just keep on getting more and more absurd.
Yeah.
I find myself what? After 35 years of listening to men's lies.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you some and then you can give your critiques and also we can add some of our own because I've got one that springs to mind. Okay. I've got about 100 that springs to mind. Okay. So I found a bra in his suitcase and he said it's from when he was fat years back. He said he had saggy titties and kept it as a reminder to show him how far he'd come with his weight loss journey.
Oh, God. Wow, that's creative. I don't know, I always find with lies... They should be kept, the simpler, the more believable.
Yeah.
I don't lie often.
No.
But when I do, I make a conscious effort to be just keep it.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah. Like the cup of tea incident.
Oh, fucking hell, I forgot all about that.
This is a great cup of...
Yeah.
Leave it there.
Yeah.
If you start going to town about...
Best cup of tea I've ever had. Oh, God, what milk have you used in this? What tea bags are these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It spirals out of control.
It does, yeah.
So just keep it simple and it's more believable.
Agreed. And if you've ever seen a bra on a man, they're not well fitting. They're not made for men's bodies.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Yeah.
You know, I find it very hard to believe.
Yeah, I've bra fitted men using women's bras. And even the slimmest of men.
Yeah.
They've got a wide chest area compared to women. And I know you probably don't notice it day to day looking at men and women. If you see a small woman and a small man, you think they're the same, but they're actually not.
Yeah.
Men's chests are I struggled to fit around. I remember this young man who was really, really slim. And I picked up a bra that was probably a 34 or a 32 maybe, which is small.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get around it. And so I went to a 38, which was the biggest one we did. and I still couldn't get it around him, but he was tiny, but
yeah.
that
And
shape.
The thing is, like, my first thought, if this was me and I was him, I'd be like, sometimes I like to wear women's underwear. I find that more believable than a man who's just overweight who wore a bra.
Yeah. Or that might be the reason why it's in there.
Yeah.
He might be wearing women's underwear.
Yeah.
And that's what he's trying to cover up. So he should have just said, oh, yeah, I was having an affair.
Yeah.
I was having an affair with someone else. That's why that bra's in there. Because you know that bra is probably in there because that's what I got from that. Did you get cheating from that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought, my first thought was he's cheating on her. But then I was thinking, would the men that I have slept with keep a bra of mine or knickers? And it's probably knickers. Yeah.
And knickers is something that you might easily lose that might fall into a suitcase, but you ain't walking out of a hotel without a bra on.
No, that's true. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe he's just hiding it away. Well, don't hide it away. People will be accepting of it.
Yeah. Maybe not your wife when she finds the bra, because she'd probably think you're cheating.
Well, yeah. But I'd rather think that my husband was wearing women's underwear than he was having an affair.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we've spoken about this before. We're quite open to...
Yeah, I don't mind it.
A bit of sexy women's lingerie.
Yeah. Okay, well, now we've put that one to rest. Here's another one for you. I found a condom wrapper near his bed, which he didn't use, and he said it was a ghost. He was genuinely upset that I did not believe him.
They always are so upset when you don't believe their lies, aren't they?
Just fuming.
Just like, you can't prove that I'm lying, so you have to believe me.
The absolute audacity of you thinking I would go as far as to use a condom with someone else when genuinely it was a ghost, and here you are doubting me. The fucking cheek. Do you know what? If you're not going to accept it for what it is, then we're going to have to break up, aren't we? Yes. Yep.
That's our new excuse for everything.
I know.
It was a ghost.
It was a ghost. I mean, prove it.
Yeah, and that's a simple...
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't me moment, but I just think, like, again, be more creative. Whose first thought is like, it's the supernatural?
We should re-record It Wasn't Me. Did you cut me on the camera?
It was a ghost. Whose first thought is to go to the paranormal? I know it can't. I mean, it can't be proved one way or another. So I get it. Like, do you think she always wondered? She accepted it. You can't argue with someone like that either, can you?
No, because sometimes, like, you can, when someone tells a lie and you know they're lying, your best chance of getting them to admit it is like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because the more you pressure them into admitting it, the more they close off and will never ever admit it.
Yeah.
But you can see their little mind going, shall I admit it? Right at the beginning. Yeah. And then they make the decision there to not.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Then they'll never...
I just think if you've been caught red-handed like that, you've got no choice. It can't get any worse than that. You've been caught. If there's a shred of doubt that you're going to get away with it, if there's a shred...
I'll never go for that. It was a ghost.
If there's just like a shred of doubt that you're going to get away with it, just admit to it, I think. It can't get any worse than that. And if you're already fucking someone else, then just do the girl a favour, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure she's probably relieved that you used a condom.
Yeah, especially with a ghost. You just don't know it. You hear all these like stories, don't you? People being fucked by ghosts.
Yeah. Well, Well, there's that ghost hunter podcast, isn't there? Cryptic
Oh, yeah.
I always call them the cryptid cunts, but I don't think that's their name. I think it's horrible.
Cryptid.
Cryptid.
Yeah.
That's it. The cryptid cunts.
Yeah.
And they do a ghost podcast. I've not listened to it.
No, I haven't.
So I don't know if it's any good. But
there's got to be a few ghosty podcasts out there.
Well, we wanted to tap them up, or like any like ghost podcast. So if anyone can recommend ghost
any
podcast that we can go on and talk about like ghost sex.
Yeah, it does interest me, because how do you know? Like, I've had vivid dreams before where it's like dream sex, but like, is that ghost sex?
No.
And how do you know?
Well, because you're awake and someone is fucking you. You can't see them, I'm guessing.
When does this happen? What if a ghost just walking around just like banging everywhere? When do they strike? Do you wait until they're on your own? Can you imagine walking around Tesco? Then all of a sudden you're being like bent over the fucking shiitake mushrooms.
That's the thing, they're always sneaking in when no one's around, aren't they?
That is the nature of ghosts. God. They are very sneaky.
I know. That's what kind of puts me off of believing in ghosts, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think if they were actually a thing, they'd be like about all the time, wouldn't they? But they only ever come out at night in graveyards.
Yeah, that is true.
When you're alone.
Or in your house at any given time.
Yeah, well that's sneak into your bed. But apparently some of them do use condoms. So if you have ever been...
I mean, safety first as well. You've got to respect ghosts for that, because there's a lot of men that wouldn't even entertain a condom.
Yeah.
So, at least they're being responsible. But what's the purpose of this? Because is ghost babies a thing? What are they scared of? Their ghost sperm, or contracting like a mortal STI?
Well, the ghost that came in and unwrapped the condom. I don't know. Maybe he was just messing about with it, stretching it over his head. Maybe it was a teenager. Maybe it's a teenager ghost that just thought, hey, condoms.
Yeah, but what was he doing in the guy's bedroom? Was he having sex with the ghost? Is this what he's been implying here? Or is he just like, ghost came in, slipped on a Johnny, wooed about for a bit, and then just...
I don't know.
We need more information.
Yeah, but yeah, if someone come out with that lie... Or if you have any experience with ghosts coming into your house and unwrapping condoms,
and
stitching you up with your girlfriend, please get in touch.
I don't want to give anyone an unfair judgment.
Yeah, no, me either.
Especially not health conscious ghosts. Okay, here's another one. This is mad. We went for supper and he started getting sick. He knew that I would panic and tell him to go home and get his meds. He dropped me home at my place and then went to his place to take his meds and go to bed. I bumped into him at another restaurant that night, just a few hours later, with another girl.
Oh, right, okay.
So
and the lie was...
He's faked his illness to go home and then go on another date.
Okay.
What are we doing with that? What would you do if you were...
What if someone was
if they were like, I feel really sick. Like, I don't know, maybe pretending they had measles or something.
I didn't go out on another date. I stayed at home. I just needed to leave. And it was shingles that I had.
Okay. Imagine he got a case of shingles. What would you do if someone was really ill, can't continue our date, and then you saw them later, perfectly fine with another date?
Just probably laugh.
Would you pop over and be like, "Oh, how are you feeling?" I wouldn't be able to not make my presence known. I'd have to be like, well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd have to go up and be like, oh, hi. Remember me?
From 4 hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely have to say something. Definitely. But then who is doing that?
I don't know.
Who is booking 2 dates in one night?
I know, who's going out twice?
Yeah.
I mean, that if the minute I step in the house, I'm not coming out again.
No.
The mind boggles, doesn't it, really?
Well, hence the shingle story.
Yeah.
Like, I have faked being ill to get out of dates.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
like, that's because I don't want to go out.
But you won't see me out, yeah. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, why is he booking 2 dates in one night?
God, I don't know.
Who's booking one date?
Who's got enough hours in the fucking day to date 2 fucking people? One is fucking bad enough.
But I suppose if you're doing it like back to back, it might be a more efficient way to do it.
Or just have a day where
Just
you
have
do
one
dating.
day.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
If you just dedicate
One-
Monday nights to going out on dates with multiple
Yeah.
people.
Well, you could literally like do a Saturday, couldn't you? Go for breakfast, then go for a cup of coffee, then go for lunch.
Yeah, but then
Go for
maybe
dinner.
just say, like, I've had a lovely time, I need to go home now. Not,
Well, yeah.
I'm sick.
Yeah, don't
Goodbye.
pretend. I think
Yeah.
people would respect you more if you just was like, thank you for a lovely day. Bye.
You sound like an answering machine.
Because then if they saw you out afterwards, they couldn't be like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, and then the person you're with could be like your sister or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, but that just takes you further and further into fucking hole. Who's this? My auntie. I'm not your auntie, I'm your wife.
Yeah, no, but what if when she saw him out, it was with, like, maybe he might have been with a doctor.
This is my general practitioner.
Imagine going over there being like, who the fuck is she?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, this is my doctor, I need a specialist. And she was out for dinner and this is the only way I could get to her.
Yeah, that would be horrible. Yeah, okay, fine. He said he booked a hotel room because he needed Wi-Fi.
Okay.
You can go to Costa.
You can go to Costa.
Other coffee houses are available.
You can. But I do know people that book themselves into hotels to work,
Yes, that is true.
to get away from their house so they can work in a different environment
Yeah.
in peace, because sometimes you just got to get out of your house. And
Yes, that is true.
as we know, we've been to
Yeah.
cafes to work
Oh, God.
and blind people start talking to us.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll allow that one then. I mean, she obviously doesn't believe it, but that's not his first offence. I hate to jump to conclusions, but
Yeah, that's not an outrageous lie, I don't think. That's quite a conceivable lie.
Yeah.
That's something that I would do. Like I've been saying for ages, book me a shed in the middle of a forest.
Yes, that is
for
true.
a month so I can
yeah.
write.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh my God. My friend had a fling. The fling sent his friends to call and say he had cancer. Monday stage 1, Thursday stage 4, Sunday funeral. All in a week, the dude faked his death. Years later, I saw him in traffic. He just didn't know how to break it off. You're the problem. If people are faking their own death to get away with you, you're the fucking problem.
As you know.
As I well know, I'm not the issue. I've had to fake my death. I was given no choice. The guy was the problem. If I could have said, look, I'm just not feeling it, mate, then I would have. But I fucking couldn't.
Sometimes you've got to fake your own death to get out of these situations. Again, this is not massively outrageous.
No.
But also, you had someone
Oh my
fake
God.
their death as
Oh
well,
my God.
haven't you?
Am I the problem?
No.
Am I the drama?
He was doing it to get attention.
Yes, he
'Cause
was, yeah.
Pretending to be his brother and messaging you.
Yeah, oh my God, that's disgusting, isn't it? I forget that this happened. But yes, yeah, he did. He faked his own death and then posed as his brother, messaging me saying, you know, sorry to have to break this to you. Scott's dead. And I was like, that's sad. And he was like, yeah, do you think you two ever would have got it like together if, you know, he was still around? And I was like, well, you never know. Like, not wanting to break the heart of a family who just lost a fucking son and a brother. And yeah, and then it happened over the course of like maybe a week or two, and then Scott woke up in the morgue.
Oh, yeah.
And then a while later he actually called me from a psychiatric unit. So, I mean, he was obviously mentally unwell, but still, fucking hell, mate.
No, I wonder what he would have done if you wanted to turn up to the funeral.
Well, they invited me to the funeral. Or he invited me, posing as his brother, invited me to the funeral. And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. Because I don't want to go to... No one wants to go to funerals.
No.
Least of all to people they don't know that well. So I was like, no. But I donated some money to the fucking RNLI because he was a Coast Guard. Was he? I don't know. Was he a Coast Guard? Fucking, I have no idea. I just like, what would he have done if I'd just been like, hi, it's me. Fucking...
What if you're just turning up to funerals?
Yeah, what if I was
Trying
one of
to
those
meet their
people that loves
brother?
it? Yeah.
I just want to see how far it would have gone, but...
Maybe we could film our own like catfish documentary.
Hmm.
Because he's still around.
Well, I was thinking of faking my own death.
Oh, okay.
And just seeing who loved me.
Oh, yeah.
And what people say about me when I'm dead.
Yeah.
Because I want to know now. I don't want to be dead, come back as a ghost, and then find out.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to know how appreciated you are, like, on this mortal plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to think, fucking hell, we're fucked without her. Or whatever, they'll just be like, yes.
Yeah, thank fuck she's out of the way. I think more people would be worried about me. You wouldn't get a looking at your own funeral because I'd be a fucking grief vampire.
Yeah, no, but you would know. I wouldn't obviously trick you into...
Oh, okay.
Into it,
What, so I've got to go there and keep a straight face? Can you imagine? You'd be fucking lolsing behind like some sort of altar.
I'll hide behind a tree and watch.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Well, we should tell people how much we appreciate them in real life, I think. There should be like a day for that. And I know it's probably supposed to be your birthday, but no one gives a fuck, do they? Well,
there was that one time on my 30th birthday that my boyfriend went round and wanted to make a video for me of everyone saying happy birthday message and how much they loved me.
Yeah. And he took that opportunity.
He recorded everyone doing it. Everyone did it.
Yeah.
That night at the party. And then he never made the video or showed me the clips or anything.
Yeah.
Or anything. He probably just deleted it all.
Yeah, he probably did. He didn't want you to know that you were loved by other people because then he wouldn't get away with unloving you.
How fucking horrible is that?
Yeah, he was a horrible, horrible cunt.
Fucking cunt. Anyway, but we tell each other all the time how important we are.
Yeah.
We're always sending letters and cards and stuff.
We are good to each other, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it would be nice to know that other people did like us a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I'm quite open with telling people how I feel about them, if I feel that way. If you've never heard me say, you're awesome. Or
you're shit.
Anything.
If you've never heard me say that you're awesome, then I fucking can't bear you.
Yeah, if I don't let you know how great you are, it's because you're not great.
I might send out some messages today, some love messages.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I think,
Let's send some appreciation.
Yeah, let's.
Love
and detail why we like them, because I think anyone can just be like, oh, I love you, you're great.
Oh yeah, no, we're going in for the kill
It's
with
burn
it.
deep, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that today.
Yeah.
We'll do that. I'll write that
That's
down.
one for the list. Yeah, so faking your own death is a no-no, but as we well know, some people just can't take rejection. So sometimes you do have to just fake your own death. I stand by it. I'd do it again. I hope I don't have to, but...
Yeah, I'd do it. I would do it. Well, I wouldn't do it because it's mean, but I'd fantasise about doing it.
If men just let me slip away gently into the night, then I wouldn't have to fake my own death. Stop trying to hold on to me with both hands with just a moment. Fuck. Right. Okay. He broke up with me by saying he moved back to his home country. He kept this lie going for 2 years and would periodically hit me up pretending he was in a completely different time zone. Turns out he was living 15 minutes away with his new girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
That's dedication.
That is mental. That is actually fucking mind-blowing.
What do you do? Do you, never go out again in the fear that... I mean, 15 minutes isn't long... you're going to cross paths at some point. I've been to, Spain and met people from the same hometown as me. So there ain't no way 15 minutes is making a difference.
You say that, but then there's people that live down my road that I've never seen before.
Yeah. But then once you see one person once, you see them everywhere, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose if you know that person, you're more likely to realise when you bump into them. But yeah, I mean, he must have just been hiding out.
Yeah.
Going from his house to his car and driving to
the furthest away Aldi.
Yeah. Because you ain't going to you ain't nipping down the road to Tesco Express, are you?
No.
You've got to go out of town to do your shopping or to do anything. But even still, we went into a different town and we bumped into each other.
That's true.
That was an hour away.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. It's possible.
That's...
You're having to hide in your house. Can you imagine your girlfriend being like, do you fancy going to Bella Italia? You're like, oh no, thank you.
And
just in case.
And then but why is he keeping it up? I don't understand.
I don't know.
He's messaging her at 9 o'clock at night, going, oh,
just getting up for my morning coffee. Fucking, I wouldn't have the dedication.
But he'd have to have taken pictures of himself having a coffee in the morning and then sending them at freaking 9 o'clock at night. So he's doing all the prep work for it, but it's a lot of work to go to just for what? For what reason? Because you're a compulsive liar. Yeah. You have to lie.
And if he was keeping up this facade of having a long distance relationship, which I'm sure they weren't, because
he's living with a woman.
And
women are PIs.
Mate.
The worst of times.
So why is he just hitting her up every now and then? Why is he saying he's moved away? Anyway,
just have the fucking balls to just be like, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Yeah, but now he's got to live his life in fucking secret. Can you imagine the pressure? It's hard enough living your life not in secret.
Yeah, it is hard enough just living your life, let alone living your life in secret. Wow.
Can you imagine setting an alarm to take a picture of you fucking going for some sort of, I don't know, breakfast or something? You'd have to plan everything meticulously, wouldn't you?
Mm. Yeah.
And what about if she called him? Don't he have a different dial tone?
Mm.
He hasn't thought about this. How did she let this go on for 2 years?
But then people aren't calling each other up, are they? They're WhatsApp video calling or Zooming or Skyping, whatever,
that's true.
Aren't they? No one, just landline.
Yeah. But then it's still the same time zone. So he can't be it's morning. What's he doing? Just fucking having every light on in his house.
Yeah, he's probably sitting in front of a green screen or something. With some sort of beach.
Man on steel drums behind. Drinking out of a fucking coconut shell. Oh, God. Why?
Brilliant.
Okay. So I forgot my pyjamas at his place and I found them torn. And when I asked him who did that, he said he didn't know, but he will investigate. I left and never looked back. So what I'm getting from this is he's got another girlfriend who's found the original pyjamas of the other girlfriend and has shredded them. And then he's saying he'll look into the matter.
He doesn't know what happened.
Yeah.
So bizarre.
I know. Why is he holding on to it? He could have just been like, fucking, no, I don't know where they are. They're not here.
Yeah. There's so many things you could have done.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't know what to say about that. It's just a little bit weird.
Yeah. Okay, another one. He disappeared for 3 days and said he was sleeping.
Oh, we've all heard that.
We've all heard that one.
Men disappearing for like days.
Yeah.
It's just like your classic.
My phone was on silent.
Yeah. Oh, ran out of battery.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
In this day and age.
I know. 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I ask you.
I read a newspaper headline, because I don't normally delve right into the news, but I read a newspaper headline the other day that said something along the lines of, my husband disappeared for 40 days without warning, so I gave his dog away. I was like, what?
Who's fucking giving dogs away?
I would never give someone's dog away, but she may have been pretending that she gave the dog away.
To get him back interested.
Well, when he came back, she probably wanted to dump him, and he wanted to take his dog, and she's like, gave him away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Woof, woof, woof. What's that in the background? Nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, I just thought that's weird, but yeah, it happens all the time. Just like men go and like disappear. You never hear women doing it, do you? You never hear of a woman, like someone's wife, going missing.
Yeah, because they feel guilty. You feel guilty popping to the fucking shops by yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, that's true. And when they go missing, they normally turn up dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't normally come back from fucking Thailand or wherever it is they
Yeah,
fucking
you've got
went
time.
to.
About 40 days.
I know. Can you imagine?
His fucking name. You've got to have some minerals to turn back up, and
Come back, yeah.
Yeah. If you go. Fine. You've got your reasons. But to come back after 40 days and think that she's going to, like, welcome you with open arms.
What do you think, like, the time frame is? Like, what would be the turning point of where you could still come back?
Probably going out on a Friday night and coming back on a Sunday. Absolute maximum.
Yeah, agree. It's only going to be a few days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anything longer than like 3 days.
Yeah, and midweek, no, because what are you doing fucking disappointing me in midweek? If someone goes out on a Friday...
Yeah.
And then can't show their face for the entire of Saturday...
But you can go on benders that last a couple of days, but no one is going on a bender that lasts for 7 days because you'd die.
Yeah.
You'd just be dead.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go on a bender.
No.
For that length of time, personally. But I've heard of it.
Yeah. Adam used to, didn't he? Fucking man. And I didn't even care that he was out, but just let me know that you're not dead, because he had the he could have ended up dead. You know what he was like. Yeah,
there was a high possibility of death with Adam because he was fucking mental or in prison.
Yeah, so it wouldn't. Yeah,
arrested or something.
But yeah, I think that's too many days. I feel the same about texting as well. If you haven't texted back within 2 days, you might be dead in the water. You might as well just have ended.
I'm alright with that.
Are you?
Don't bother me at all.
What if it's been read?
Don't care.
No.
No, I don't care. Doesn't bother me at all. I don't know why. Like, I can't really fathom. I don't like being ignored.
Yeah, that's what bothers me.
Like,
if you don't have time, and then you message back and we're like, oh my God, you know, I've been so busy, this, that, and everything. We're all busy. But
yeah, but then if it's a guy that you're seeing,
yeah,
that's only been a short amount of time, and they're too busy to text you within a couple of days, then don't go.
Yeah, 100%. I've got different standards of what I will and won't accept from like friends and men.
Yeah, but if you're too busy to text someone, then you're too busy to go.
Yeah,
date
you ain't
a woman,
fast.
are you? Like,
yeah,
so it's cool.
Yeah, you're doing me a favour, actually. Yeah, 100.
Just don't text me.
Yeah.
All. That's all right, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, no texts. My friend said she found a pregnancy test, but it was negative, and then her boyfriend said it was his, and he just wanted to see if it worked on men.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't put it past men to try a pregnancy test, but they're not cheap. So, I mean, that's a waste. And you know you're not going to be pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, that is the kind of stupid shit men would do, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
But then it's in the same kind of like a ballpark as the other day when Stacey was saying that he had his when he had his vasectomy and had a piece of the tube cut out, and he wanted to put it in his mouth to see what, like, how chewy it was. Yeah, like, it's in that kind of it's that weird compulsion to like do stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so, men do things like that, don't they? Oh, I'm totally with it. Like, I saw, I was at work once and I was covering another store, and one of the girls that worked there was diabetic. Oh, and in the toilet, she had like this pack of like those like urine strips. Oh, okay. Just to see how much sugar. Oh, okay, yeah. And like whatever it is it's testing for in your urine. So I just had a little go of that. The strips, and I thought, wonder how diabetic I am. I wonder if I'm in the normal or whether I'm. But it's just there, isn't it? You just have to do these things when they're there. Well, out of just pure curiosity. But with men taking a pregnancy test, I mean, you're not gonna. I don't know. I don't know. Men have got that weird thing, haven't they? They think women lie about like being pregnant and stuff, don't they? So they probably just want to test out whether it will come up positive, so they can be like, "Oh well, I pissed on the pregnancy test and it come up positive." Yeah. Don't fucking mean anything. Like the whole corona thing. Yeah. When everyone was doing them all, going, "Oh yeah, look, this one says I have got it, and this one says I haven't. Which one's a lie?" Yeah. Well, that's that mystery solved. That's all I've got for you for the lies, but like, there's going to be more now. Yeah. Well, to be continued. To be continued. What is the most mental lie you've heard from a man? I love you. That one gets me every time. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure I'll have a think, and maybe on the next episode when we revisit the lying, we'll I'll try and come up with a few. Yeah, good idea. Because I'm sure I've got more in the bank. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What about you? What's your? I didn't book that prostitute for me. It was for my brother because he doesn't know how to book his own prostitutes. Yeah. No. Oh, someone normal, come and take me, please. Oh God! What, that brothel in Germany that I was calling? Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's not what it looks like. Okay. It looks like you. Yeah. Fucking people you shouldn't have been. That's what it looked like. That was another. Well, if you don't believe me.
Then I'll have to have a long, hard think about what we're going to do. What, you'll have to have a long, hard think about what we're going to do if I don't believe you.
I remember the kid's dad saying to me once on Valentine's Day that he'd come home from work, and I'd made dinner, obviously, and he was like, I just need to pop out and get some petrol.
Have a day off, mate.
Have a fucking day off. Like, how fucking dumb do you think I am? He drove home. He gets the train. He walked from the train station home. He walks to the train station because we only lived like hissing distance from the train station. So he'd walk to the train station, go to work, come home on the train and walk. Never use his car really until the weekend, but had to nip out on like a Tuesday night to get petrol to not go anywhere, to come back on Valentine's Day. I've got so many Valentine's Day stories, haven't I?
Oh, you have,
Everything
yeah.
happens to me on fucking Valentine's
It's a shame
Day.
that we've like missed out Valentine's Day because we could have done a Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah. Well, we can.
Yeah.
We'll still be here next year, won't we?
We'll still be here. Yeah. Yeah, I dare say we'll still be here, yeah.
Yeah, so that was just one of the little many classics that that the kid's dad told me. There was also quite a few from him about like he used to be like bang on the coke, obviously. And there's a few times that he's like been like so fucked and had cocaine round his nose and was still like, I ain't touched it. Because I was like wonky as fuck. And it was just like, why? What is that round your nose then? Oh, I just went into the cupboard and like went to get the coffee out and some of the flour fell out.
Oh my god.
Please!
What, this woman
Been
on
out
my
the
dick?
nightclub, for fuck's sake. What do you mean you just come home and reached into the cupboard for flour? Fucking hell, yeah. He was relentless with the lies.
God.
And the lies make me even angrier. If I'm annoyed because you've spent our fucking childcare money on cocaine, how much more annoyed do you think I'm going to be if you're fucking lying about it?
Yeah, I'm making a mess of my fucking kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, they're fucking relentless, aren't they?
Awful.
God.
Right, so Nina.
Yeah.
Section 2 of today.
Yeah.
We've decided to have a little search up.
Yeah.
Some news articles.
Yeah.
That pique our interest and that might pique our listeners' interest. So, have you got a story for us?
I have. I've got a little story and it's a little bit like educational as well. Ooh. So, I've got two, but I'll do this one and then you do one.
Okay.
So, a mouse was conceived from the egg cells of two female parents with no input from male sperm cells, has grown into a normal, healthy adult.
Oh,
I know. So, sorry, men, but we can do this now.
Two ovums.
Yes. Yeah. It's the first time ever that a mammal has been created in this way. Yeah.
So the information from two women has made life.
Yep. I know, and that got me because I was like, what on earth? So what makes you of that?
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's some very interesting information.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Well, you know how men love to be like, you need us.
Yeah, for your sperm, and now we don't fucking even need you for that. Because that was literally the one thing that we would thought we were
night flyering you, and now we don't need to.
Yeah, now we don't need to fucking night flyer you.
Someone needs to call those women on that spaceship and let them know. Don't stop it. There's no need.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the scientists from Tokyo University of Agriculture created the mouse by combining the DNA from one female mouse egg cell with that of another, having first caused one of the eggs to metamorphosis into a surrogate sperm. Essentially, this means the mouse has 2 mothers and no fathers. Who knew they could even do this?
Oh my God, we could have a baby together.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Can you imagine it? Oh my God.
Let's just start having babies.
Oh my God, you can have a baby with your best friend.
That's the best idea I've ever heard.
Imagine if we had a baby together. Oh my God, imagine if our kids were like each other's kids as well.
Babies in the bin. Start again.
They're the practice.
Yeah, sorry, we got this wrong. We can do this together. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. The process whereby an egg cell is triggered to develop without having been fertilised by a sperm is known as parthenogenesis. In sexual reproduction, an egg provides only half of the chromosomes needed to form an embryo, whereas in parthenogenesis, the egg duplicates its own chromosomes to form the full complement. Mammals have never normally reproduced in this way, although some reptiles, amphibians, fish, insects and occasionally chickens can do so naturally.
Yeah, I have heard that like amphibians can like change sex in a way. Like if there was too many females, then some of the females can change gender.
Yes, I've heard that. Don't snails do something like that as well?
Yeah.
Something weird, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all like, those little...
But I think that's really good progress.
Yeah. I wonder if two male sperm can do that. Of course they can't.
I think we all know the answer here.
Well, yes, because I can imagine that if they could, that is what they would be doing. They wouldn't be getting 2 ovums, they'd be getting 2 sperm and making it happen.
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't be mucking around with women.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think it's such a good idea.
Oh, God, this is I
know, I knew you'd love that because it's like got the little science aspect to it and a little bit of feminism in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it blew my mind when I read it.
Yeah, if you need any more reasons as to why women are better than men, there's just another one to add to it.
Yeah.
We are just superior. We're just not stronger and you'll just kill us if we don't keep our heads down.
Yeah, let's keep this on the down low. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. What have you got for us?
Okay, right. I wanted my glasses on for this.
Oh,
so I could. In the news today.
Yeah, insert news at 10 bongs here.
So what's that name again? Swacken.
Swacken news.
Swacken today, we have some sex news for you.
Yeah.
I was just flicking through the internet, as you do.
Yeah.
And I came across an article about tiny penises coming back into fashion.
Has a man written this article? This is the pigeons all over again, isn't it? Says who?
Yeah, there was to be fair, there was no explanation about why tiny penises will come back into fashion. It was just hypothetically it can, because I never considered this either. So after having read the article, I thought, never considered that before. But a man with a large penis is actually just fashionable in modern Western society.
Yeah, it hadn't even crossed my mind.
Yeah, so there's no. I haven't thought about it deeply enough to be honest with you. I'm sure if I had a penis, I probably would have thought more deeply into this. But as we know from the transgender community, that penis has got nothing to do with how much of a man you are.
Yeah.
But straight men tend to be quite concerned about how adequate they are as a man when it comes to their penis size.
Based on the penis size.
Yeah. So they think they're not an adequate man if they have a tiny penis. Well, if you do have a tiny penis...
Yeah. You can still do all the things And you can still be respectful to women, you know, and father children and, you know, do all the good stuff that...
And you were just born in the wrong time as well, because had you been born in ancient Greece, they considered small penises and as dainty and proper.
Oh.
So the proper penis was a dainty little...
God, can you imagine being like an ancient Greek man with a giant dick and just being like, for fuck's sake?
Yeah, they were. There were scenes being jokes, animalistic.
I mean, has anything changed?
Well, yes, the tiny penis men are also jokes and animalistic too. And yeah, it just got me thinking about penis size, because we don't really touch upon it, and it is a very serious subject for men, isn't it? It's a very real like worry and concern. Among men. And every guy that I've been with has actually been quite obsessed about it. Like I've had to tell every one of them that their penis is the biggest penis I've ever seen. Because it's I feel like forced pressured into that. Yeah. Like it was never
but they must know. It's like a rhetorical, like not a rhetorical question. It's like, you know, when like I'll put something on and go, does this make me look fat? Like I can see my own reflection. I know full well what I look like in it. But so they can see their dicks and they know that's not the biggest dick they've ever seen.
But are you asking men if you look fat in something?
No, I don't care. I don't care for their critique on my body. But men saying, is this the biggest dick you've ever seen?
Yeah, like I've had that with
like
every
genuinely.
Guy. Every guy has been like, oh, I've got a big penis, haven't I?
I'm so glad no one asked me that.
Oh my God, I get asked it, like, I say it all the time.
I get asked all the time. About the same dick over and over again. Yeah. Tell me it's the biggest one you've ever seen.
Sometimes it is like a repetitive thing. It's not like, is this the biggest cock you've ever seen? Yes, okay, but I'm fine. Yeah. It's like, it keeps coming up. It's like, almost like they need the like constant reassurance of penis size. So it's always been like a little bit of a big deal. Do you think it is? Do you think like the bigger the penis, the better?
Yes. I don't like, it sounds horrible if I say I'm quite fortunate I've never seen a really small one. But I do feel quite fortunate. I don't know whether I've just got a giant dick radar or what.
Yeah, well,
but no one's ever asked me, and had they asked me, then I probably would be able to like confirm that is probably the biggest dick I've seen to date. So but there's some that are quite up there, and if someone asked me now with a regular size one, I wouldn't be able to be like, yeah, that's fucking huge. Because I'd be like, here's a collection of my finest dick pics.
Would you though?
Well, I would say no, yeah.
You would actually say no?
Yeah.
So if a guy was like, this is my penis big, you'd be like, no.
Well, I wouldn't say, if he was like, is it big? I'd be like, probably bigger than average, I don't know. If it was bigger than average. If it wasn't anywhere near... No, I'd say no.
You'd say no?
I'd say no. I've said no a few times to guys who have been like, is this the best sex you've ever had? And I've been like, no.
I have said that to someone once.
There's room for improvement.
Yeah. There's always room for improvement.
Yeah. And it's always the ones that are worst at sex. So I don't know whether they want, like, that validation because they know they're not very good at sex. Or whether they can't possibly think they're good at sex.
Yeah, but some men that aren't good at sex think they're good at sex as well. But it's probably because I'm sitting there going, yeah,
you're brilliant at sex.
You are. This is amazing. Just because, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to people please, but it just makes it feel awkward. Like if I think the sex is great, I'll say it. I don't like being prompted to say it.
No, I don't.
I'll just lie.
Yeah. Every man that's ever had sex with you is thinking, did I ask her if it was good? Yeah, I'd rather be able to, like, say myself. I'd rather be able to be like, that was fucking wicked, than someone go, was that the best sex you ever had? Because I hate that.
So do you like...
And it's like if someone cooks you a dinner and it's fucking horrible and you're like, this is delicious, then you've got to eat it all the time. And you know for a fact they're cooking you the same fucking meal every single time. I can't eat horrible food more than once, and I won't have horrible sex more than once. That's what I live by.
Do you know, if I was to say to you, who had the biggest penis that you've seen or that you've had sex with?
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Who is it? Write it down. I need to know this. Oh, cool.
Well, you've seen
I could have guessed that.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so
and there's a close second in
I knew he was going to say
yeah.
that.
So, you know, they're neck and neck.
They better go head to head then.
Well, for enough money, this one might.
Yeah.
On his OnlyFans.
Well,
a girl can dream.
Yeah. I'm not paying for his OnlyFans.
No. I'm not paying for free dick.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, I once.
What's the biggest one you've ever seen? Can you? Does that person spring to mind?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh. Write it down. Oh, okay.
And coincidentally.
Yeah.
But
is it a coincidence?
I
don't think it's a coincidence.
Fair, he wasn't like, I have had sex with people with big penises.
Yeah.
And it hasn't done anything.
Oh my God, I've just thought.
Who?
This isn't.
Who is it?
I can say, he's not going to listen to this podcast. I don't even know if he's still alive. Darren Donkey Angel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Darren Donkey Angel.
Yeah. Now that, well, it was stupid.
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it was so big, he couldn't...
Yeah. It was useless.
Yeah.
Because there's just no...
He'd pass out the moment you get an erection because there was just so much blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I once... Just to put it out there for the smaller penis men, I once had sex with a man whose penis wasn't massive or big or average. I would say maybe like 4 inches, which
is that 4 inches?
I think average is 5 to 6 inches. So you're going smaller than average, but not micro.
Yeah.
Because I've seen micro.
Yeah, I have not.
And
apart from the picture that Ginger showed us the other day.
Oh yeah, was that the first?
Yeah. Yeah, because you just don't come across them, do you?
I've come. Yeah, I have, I've seen 3 micro penises.
Madness.
And once again, one of them was fucking lovely.
Yeah.
And brilliant at oral sex. And one of them was an absolute cunt. And I did say to him, you're fucking shit in bed.
Yeah.
So, penis size, I don't really think it's got anything to do with what you're like in the bedroom.
No.
But the 4-incher actually made me gush. Like 30 minutes straight.
Fucking hell.
From like start to finish. It was
we
like...
got this person on Instagram or...
I can't tell you
a number.
I'll tell you who it is. Because we used to walk past his house and see him.
Oh, yeah.
And sing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Outside his house.
God.
But it was like... And that's not happened.
Yeah.
So I've gushed a few times.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is... Gush is such a fucking horrible word.
I was not sure to say gush.
I don't know. But I have a few times. But this was just like streaming for like 30 minutes. Like I can't... And it was just blowing my mind. I was just like, oh my God, what is happening?
That must have been a good compliment for him.
I think he was quite like, what the fuck is happening here? But we never got a chance to talk about it, obviously, because he was in a relationship with someone else at the time. So it wasn't like it could be anything that was like revisited and we didn't speak to each other really after that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Sadly. So we never had a chance to talk about it. But, you know, his penis was about 4 inches and that was doing things. So
maybe it was a technique.
Yeah.
Do you think, because like men do love to announce that they've got giant dicks, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Do men with small dicks say, just to let you know?
Yeah.
So they give you a warning?
Well, yeah, one of them, out of the 3 micro penises, one of them did warn me.
Oh, okay. So you weren't shocked? Because I can imagine it's quite shocking.
I barely even got a chance to see it.
Oh, okay.
By the time I got a chance to see it, he was just like, no.
Oh. That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's horrible that he feels like that sort of inadequate about it, that he's like announcing to people before they even have sex with him.
Yeah. I didn't care.
No.
Because other things were happening. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I'll just lay here then and you can just get to work.
Yeah. Yeah. No fucking skin off my nose.
There was no complaint from me at all.
Oh, so, I can't think of anything that I would be like having to announce to men. Like, can you imagine making an announcement about your body before they saw it?
I have felt insecure about my body before, and I did used to do things like keep my bra on and stuff like that because I just felt really insecure about, obviously, my post breastfeeding, saggy, horrible, empty, disgusting boobs. But I don't care now.
But were you drawing attention to it? Were you like, hey everyone, listen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't hey everyone, listen.
Yeah.
Because all the men are lined up. Waiting to see my
just
tits,
so all of you know.
Announcement.
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Welcome to my TED Talk.
But yeah, now I'm just like, but I think that's massive insecurities for me. Like, I don't think they're as bad as what I think they are, and I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care anymore.
Well, men will sleep with you anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Won't they?
That's
like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and you know, all women are different.
Yeah.
Different shapes. I'm as near to perfect as any man is going to ever get.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not perfect,
yeah.
so deal with it.
Yeah, they're not saying no, thank you. Yeah. Are they? So
no,
you're probably all right.
So yes, I do understand the whole, but then I was a lot younger then.
Yeah.
So I get the insecurity thing. I do get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel more comfortable with no clothes on or in underwear than I do with clothes on.
Yeah, because you've got a sexy body.
That's subjective, isn't it?
Yeah, but, you know, you're not going to go out on a date without putting makeup on, for example.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. Because I don't feel confident about my face. But if you cut off my head from right here, it's where it's... But from the neck downwards, I've really got it going on.
Yeah, exactly. So you can just like quite happily like strip off because you've got a good body.
Yeah.
And I accidentally saw it the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I saw your naked body.
Oh.
On your phone. You was flicking through pictures to show me something.
Oh, was I?
And then one of your nudes came up.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. Nice boobs. Great boobs.
Yeah.
Great body, great waist. Sexy as.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, you know, it did make me feel a bit insecure, but I have to tell everyone now. Just an announcement to everyone, my body isn't as sexy as Nina's. You have to know that.
But her personality is fucking horrible.
But from here upwards.
Yeah. Just cut your head off.
Just cut my head off and stick it on your body.
Fucking hell, we'd be unstoppable,
also
wouldn't we?
sew my mouth up so I can't speak, and then you've got the perfect woman.
Done deal, mate. Oh God.
Oh God. Yeah. So I've not got a lot more to add to that. tiny penis, big penis thing.
No. Well, let us know.
Yeah, other than I'd love it to not be a thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the thought of people being insecure about their penises.
No.
Because that's how you
or their bodies. Like, the amount of guys that are like... Well, I think it's been made better by this whole, like, dad bod revolution. And I love a dad bod. So I think men are sort of coming into a little bit more comfort with themselves. So hopefully the penis might fall in line as well.
Yeah. But the thing is with things like dad bod, for example, there's... To a certain extent, you can, if you felt that bad, you can change your body, can't you?
Yeah. There's nothing you can do about penis size. I wouldn't.
No, there's nothing. I did actually look into it a little bit, but there's loads of things out there for like making your penis bigger, but none of them are like actually a real thing. There's
like stretching and weights and
and like surgeries and like. All of these like kinds of like things that actually do not increase penis size or help or do anything.
Yeah.
So your penis is your penis. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. And just put a little bit of work into your personality. Women won't mind. Like, I would take an average size penis if you make me laugh.
Yeah. There's things you can do.
Yeah.
There's things you can do in the bedroom that don't involve penile penetration.
Yes. Yeah, believe it or not.
Yeah, so, you know, don't worry about it.
Yeah, chill out, man.
Chill out, yeah. It's what it is. If you're just a decent human being...
Yeah.
Nina won't go out of you, but...
No.
She's big dick only.
Yeah, sorry.
But
you've got a chance with Charlie.
Well, no. Not me.
No.
Someone like me.
Girls will go out of you. Will you go at me? Oh no, that's not me. No, the girls like me.
Sorry, we're just referencing when we went out one time in Nina's village. And I was talking to someone who was being all like, "No women would want to go out with me. Look at me." Yeah. And I was all like, "Yeah, you're cool. You're this. You're like, you're all right. Someone would go out of you. Well, what about someone like you? Yeah, someone like me. Yeah, of course you could. You could get someone like me. Well, do you want to go out with me then? No, no. Someone like me, not me."
Oh my god.
Yeah. You've got to be careful what you say.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
When giving compliments out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we up to on this? We must have been talking for like an hour.
Yeah. We're at the hour.
Oh.
Yeah, we are.
Well, they're not... Yeah. We'll catch you next time, shall we?
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook.
Twitter.
We don't use Twitter.
No.
Instagram's your best bet.
Yeah.
We have a new production company called Plcproductions who are doing the jazz with the stuff. And helping us put the podcast out.
Yeah.
And
yeah, get our merch.
Get our merch.
sosclothing.co.uk and buy that merch.co.uk
/sex.
Yep. And I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. That's episode 6.
Oh, bloody hell, we're on a roll.
I know, and we've got we're going to finish the episode with episode 8. The season.
Yeah.
We're going to finish the season with episode 8, and then we're going to have a short break, and we'll be back with more of a bang than what we've.
Let's not promise them a bang.
Let's not talk about bangs because.
Oh no,
it's being sensitive at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going off on that. I'll probably cut that.
No, she won't. We will be back with the same amount of bang as previous episodes. That's our guarantee.